Okay, welcome. Did you ever go into a store and you get the feeling that somebody is trying to manipulate you? Well, guess what? You're probably right. So here are some ways that marketers trick you. So the first one is something called the JND, and the JND is the just noticeable difference. And what that means is, how much can I shrink the product before the customer will actually notice? So for example, years ago we used to go in and buy a pound of coffee, and it would cost us, let's say, $7.99. And then of course the price of coffee went up, so they decided, well, we don't want to charge you $12 for a pound of coffee, so what we'll do is we'll just shrink the package. So now what you have is, here's a pound of Peet's coffee, and it's not just Peet's, everybody does this, and as you can see, it's 12 ounces. So now you can buy this for like $7.99, $8.99, depending on where you go, instead of paying $12.99 for a pound. And then Starbucks took it to a new level. Here's a Starbucks caramel, and look at that, it's 11 ounces. So they shrunk it even more. Now, I love Starbucks. All their products are great. Love their coffee. Love their ice cream. But, once again, they're in the marketing business, and they know if you're used to paying $7.99 for coffee and then they raise it to $12, you're just not going to buy it, so they shrink the package. Okay. Next one is what they call a BOGO, which many of you know is a buy one, get one. So let's say you go in to buy a pair of jeans, and you really only need one pair of jeans, and instead of buying that pair of jeans at a reduced price, what they'd rather do is sell you that pair of jeans at full price and then give you another one for free, or perhaps at a reduced price. So you really went in to just get one pair of jeans, but you end up coming home with two. Okay. Next thing is steering you toward higher priced items by where they are placed. So for example, you go into the grocery store or the liquor store to buy a bottle of wine, and I know all my viewers are heavy drinkers, so they do that quite frequently. Okay, so you go in to buy a bottle of wine, and you reach forward, and at eye level, and you see the $40 bottle of wine, or the $50 bottle of wine, or the $100 bottle of wine. You say, wow, I just wanted to buy a bottle of wine for $10 or $6, and then you look way, way down at the bottom of the rack there, then you see way on the bottom next to the floor, oh, that's the $6 wine, and if you go a little higher, oh, there's the $10 and $12 wines. In other words, if you want to buy that cheap wine, you have to reach down, and it may make it a little difficult for you to get it, but if you want to buy the $50 bottle of wine or the $100 bottle of wine, you just have to reach right ahead at eye level. So they put the higher priced items at eye level, so you're more likely to buy them. Okay. Next is a discount to the MSRP, which is the manufacturer's suggested price. And that would be for cars, for example, or for hotels, the rack rate, so the full rate. So what they do is they say, we're going to give you $1,000 off this car, off the MSRP. And you go, oh my God, $1,000 off the MSRP, as if the MSRP is some great price. Well, generally, it's an inflated price, and even giving you $1,000 or even $2,000 off that MSRP, you can bet that they're generally making plenty of money. Okay. Number 5, making you walk past high-margin items to get staples such as milk, bread, eggs, etc. So this is a well-known trick used by grocery stores. They put the milk, the bread, the eggs in the back, so you have to walk past a whole bunch of other stuff. And on the way, oh, maybe I'll buy a cake, or I'll buy something else that they make generally more money on. Now, years ago, I used to work for Toys R Us, and in some markets, we actually sold diapers and formula at cost. And the reason we did this is we know new moms have to continuously come into the store to get diapers and formula, but we put them way in the back of the store, and then what would happen is on the way, the little baby sees something that they want, and you end up buying something for $9.99 that we may have paid 99 cents for, so they make a whole lot of money on you that way. Okay. Number 6, filling out a contest entry to get your contact information. So this is a well-known trick that they use in the mall. You go into the mall, oh, you can win this free car. You just have to fill out this thing and give us your phone number and your email address. All they really want to do is, in most cases, they do actually give away the car, in most cases, but they just really want to get a list of contacts to call you for something else. Okay. Number 7, putting impulse items at the cash register, such as candy, batteries, etc. Okay, now generally, most people don't go into the grocery store just for candy. Some people do, but you're going in to buy something else, and you're waiting online, and then you see the candy or the batteries, and you say, oh, I'll just get that. And of course, they're making some pretty good money on that. Okay, let's see. Next is, and this is an example of also of a BOGO. It's a coupon, for example, buy one meal and get one for free. So years ago, we got a coupon from Acapulco. It's a Mexican restaurant, and if you buy one meal, let's say at $8.99, and it's maybe a burrito platter, so it's a burrito and rice and beans. For $8.99, you get one for free, so it sounds like a great deal, right? The problem, of course, is they try to sell you margaritas, and back then it was like $12, and they don't even put the price on the menu of the margaritas. You just say, yeah, I'll take a margarita, and then, you look at the bill later, and you realize, wow, you just paid $12 for a margarita. And if you go to a place like Vegas, that $12 could even be $16 or $18 per drink. And hopefully your date doesn't order 3 of them, because if she's ordering 3 margaritas at $18, that's $54 just for margaritas. So that's one trick that a lot of restaurants use. A lot of times they don't make a lot of money on the entree, so they try to get you to buy either a lot of drinks or appetizers or dessert where they can make some money. Okay. Another thing here, number 9, suggestive selling. So you go into the mall and you buy a shirt, and the salesperson picks out a tie that goes with the shirt, or probably several ties, and maybe even a similar shirt of a different color, hoping that you'll buy all of them. So they're trying to increase the check average, trying to get you to buy more. Okay, same thing they do in Del Taco or something when you order a meal and they say, would you like a pie with that? They're trying to increase the check average. Okay, number 10, I love this one. Will that be on your Macy's charge? Okay, and Macy's is not the only one that does this. You go to Target, they have a Target Red card, and they'll say, would you like to apply for a Target Red card, or will that be on your Target Red card? A lot of the stores do this. A lot of chains, they have an interest rate on their credit cards, and it could be something like 21.9% or higher. So they want you to put it on their high-priced store card. And the other thing is, if you put it on your Visa, they have to pay Visa. I believe it's 3% in fees, and I believe Amex is 5%. So if you put it on your Visa and you go into Target, they have to pay Visa 3%. They would much rather have you put it on their store card and then charge you a high interest rate. So if you're not paying off your balance every month, you're probably going to be paying a pretty high interest rate. So just decline and put it on your regular card. Okay, this is John, and that's some ways that marketers trick you, and thanks for watching.